Kenya's music icons.
My name is Freshly Mwamburi from Kenya.
John Katana is my name, band leader, Them Mushrooms.
Hi, my name is Eric Wainaina, and you're listening to KBC English Service.
Hi, I'm Peter Dera, and you're listening to Kenyan Artist right here on KBC.
What's up? This is Nameless.
And this is Wahoo, and we are
the M's.
The M's, baby.
This is Awilo Mike of Jamnazi Africa Band on Kenyan Artists on KBC.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Why the Lion. I'm hanging out with John Obongo Jr. on the Kenyan Artist Show. Keep it right here, KBC English Service. Live to that. Respect.
From Benga to Rumba, Kapuka to Genge, Gospel to Afrofusion, John Obongo Jr. speaks to the most influential Kenyan artists on KBC English Service.
Well, mixing the program is Crescencia and Dilo. I'm John Obongo. I have two guests here. Maybe they can introduce themselves. We start with a lady, of course.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shaka. I am a versatile hip-hop artist from Kenya, and it's my pleasure to be here today.
How about
TANA P, Prayer Purpose, Kenyan, Malawian, Pan-African, Pan-World.
Okay.
In here.
Just before we get to know you guys better, I Wanna Rock. Who can tell us about this track?
We're taking it back to the authentic times where we're doing music for the people. So it's not just our own music. If you hear the demographics on the music right now, yes, there's new music, there's new like hip hop culture. Well, there's a cancel culture on that. So we're trying to bridge in the gaps between the old, the new, and the old. You know, like it's a fusion. So I Wanna Rock is just a feel good song.
Something to do with Michael Jackson, no?
Nah, it's just not an MJ track. We want to rock. We want to entertain people. We want to give people what they want, not just what we want. And that's the crisis on the Kenyan market music from iTunes and Spotify and all these things. So we want to entertain people. That's our job.
Okay, let's rock then.
So I started rapping very young, but I'm not really good with crowds. And I met TANA through our manager.
Matunga K-Town.
Fred Matunga K-Town. And when I met him, I heard one of his beats and I was like, yes, that's what I want to work on.
Which beat was that?
That's the beat I did Fake on.
You did Fake?
Yeah.
You had it on that?
Fake.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's the beat that Shaka is talking about.
Yeah.
It's called
Fake.
Fake. Yeah.
And there it is.
I work hard, man. I work really, really hard.
It's gonna be
Shaka.
Mikono juu kama mwizi ndani ya kesi kotini, nikisonga wanajua nina jeshi niamini, niko bie bila deni kama nyash pia mimi, nesondeka nshachoka na rappers fake nyinyi, no hating, sitafuti chukizi, it's your lady anakaka chimpanzee.
What's Fake here?
Fake was a song about two people. It's a song about two people, a girl and a boy, who are pointing out why relationships are fake nowadays. Like rap is fake,
Venus
people are fake.
Mars.
Yeah, it's more Venus versus Mars. It's the woman versus the man.
The chains people are wearing.
Yeah.
What do you mean rap is fake? And you're into rap?
I am into rap. Not
things.
this kind of rap that is right now. I am more into ukoflani mau mau. That was when rap was rap.
The graphic,
but now these things that we're hearing is really not, it's not entertaining us. It's artists doing things for themselves that they feel good about.
True.
It's not about the people anymore.
It's about themselves.
Exactly.
So the validation even makes sense, because if you see that chart that came out, 100 songs, and 2 of them are just Kenyan songs, and the rest is like Nigerians are very,
and Tanzanians
are very
topping the charts in Kenya
right now.
Music. Yes, they are topping
top 100.
Why not Kenyans?
2 things. Both parties are to blame. Both the Kenyans, the listeners, maybe they're not as patriotic as they're supposed to be towards their own music, and also the artists themselves are making music for themselves in terms of preferences. You know, us as entertainers, as any profession, as doctors or whatnot, we are supposed to provide for what the people need. That's where business and clientele comes in.
Okay, let me quote your manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sent me a text here.
Trust.
Your manager's who?
Fred Matunga.
Matunga. Let me read what he sent me. Top 100 streamed songs on Apple Music 2022.
It's pretty sad.
Only 2 Kenyan songs were featured.
Yeah.
And top 10 most watched music videos on YouTube from 1 to 5 were songs from Tanzania.
Exactly.
This means there's a big gap in the industry.
Yeah,
so what's the
divide.
problem? You know, artists is our people. do you think it's time the industry paves way for new artists? Or like Kamene Goro said, that is, our artists need to start treating the music industry as a job.
As a job, not a hobby.
Not a hobby.
Yes.
They need to make songs for the people, not themselves.
True.
It's the job to entertain or else someone outside the country.
Exactly. It's a business.
So, okay, elaborate on that.
So, as I was saying, you don't sell mangoes when it's seasons for apples. You gotta give people what they want. But also, the market also is both ways. So, in as much as the artists themselves have probably got their preferences and their music, they're all up in their preferences and what they want to give to the people, but also the audience, the market in itself. As I said last time, you know, the patriotism of the country. Exactly. If you go to Nigeria, both the audience and the market and the investors and the promoters, if you come to no comparison, but that is the truth. Facts are facts, opinions are opinions.
Shaka, you're Kenyan?
Yes, I am.
And do you agree with that we're not doing well? Then what are you doing in this industry?
I do. I think...
What are you doing? I mean, to make it better if you're Kenyan. Please, I can excuse a Malawian, but now...
I'm both for us.
I will say this, There needs to be a space for new artists in this industry.
True.
The people who are in this industry, they want to rewash what they're hearing this new artists do. And when they do that, they do it in like the past
let's take
fashion.
a break and listen to another song before you continue with that discussion.
Yeah, sure.
Which song? Can you introduce the next song? You have just listened to Fake and the other one?
VVM. Venus versus Mars.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah. Tell me
okay, I say something like this, More time dreaming, slept on the couch, had the whole squad scheming, seeing stars on the TV, thinking one day that gon' be me. I mean us, trust, and this is just the season.
I don't believe you, always in the studio like I don't need you. Think that you've forgotten all the things we've been through. You just got home and your boys wanna see you. We can be equal and it's just that simple.
So as I was saying, I think the industry needs to pave way for new artists who bring in something fresh. Because I feel like the people who are running the industry right now have been running it ever since. And it's about time we got
to down. No names included, but listen.
If you listen to the music, you'll see people,
they're hogging up space.
The people who are holding it right now, may hold Toka way before.
And
it's about time, that this industry creates space for new artists, because new artists bring fresh things.
True.
Maybe the only reason people are not listening to music is because it's the same thing they've heard again and again, just on a different beat, again and again.
It's like an artist comes up with a formula that hits, and then they repeat that stuff over and over and over and over again.
Rewashed.
But a Tanzanian is going to do something different, an American is going to do something different, because it's right now the world is a village. So everybody's in tune. Everybody's on social media. Everybody's trying to look for the next thing to upgrade, not to just. We all want to progress and become better than.
Okay, Shaka, you're Kenyan, you're Malawian, and you're here, and you're telling us about all the bad things about our music. What have you done to make it better? Is there anything that you've done that we can listen to and say, yes, they were talking sense?
I bet if you listen to those tracks we just named, you will see the difference.
What's the difference?
The difference is the content.
Yeah, content.
It's also, we're not trying to do what people are doing right now.
What is this that they are doing?
Like this gengetone thing. Have you seen this gengetone thing?
The type of the music
it's washed and rewashed and rewashed.
The same beats over and over again.
So every time you turn on the radio, you just want to turn it off. I don't want to listen to
Why would somebody listen to a Nigerian? Because they're trying so hard to...
You know why people listen to Nigerians? Because Nigerians are fresh. Because you won't hear... It's Afrobeat, sure.
They're dancing.
But this beat is not the same as that beat. What this person is saying is not the same as what this person is saying.
It's a variety.
It's just the same beat.
Give an example of a song from Tanzania that maybe we can borrow a leaf from.
Okay, you understand.
Because you're talking about Tanzania, you're talking about Nigeria.
Okay, let's see.
Yes.
What's the trending song right now from Tanzania?
What's
Probably
the name
from
of this guy?
Zuchu. Zuchu right now is trending a lot. You know why Zuchu is trending so much? Because she did a song with Diamond Platnumz. And when she did another song with Diamond Platnumz, it did not sound the same.
They're not just...
She did not use the same beat.
Yeah.
She did not say the same things. Here in Kenya, you'll find a song that Major did.
And
it has alcohol.
Like the last one.
Okay? Which is good. But after that, Otile Brown will also release a song for alcohol. Kidogo Kidogo, someone else has a song for alcohol.
Bandwagon.
Who
Follow
else?
the bandwagon.
Blah, blah, blah,
so if there's
so
a formula,
it's the same
if there's a
thing.
formula that works, everybody jumps on. You open a KLC or an M-Pesa shop, everybody ako ndani. But also, I wouldn't just say one side, because you see, this is a give and take. So the audience also has a preference. You see, if you go to other countries, you see maybe they say I'm a piano, they do the same thing over and over, but the crowd is more receptive because they have a patriotism towards the music that they're putting up. So there's the balance there. So you can't really say, but the new always opens up to something fresh and new. So it's a one
TANA and SHAKA. Talking big.
We're trying. We're young people trying to do it.
Like you're going to change the scene in Kenya.
The narrative has to be changed. It has to be changed.
Problem with this industry is for you to be able to make it like that, to be able to change something.
So where do you get the artists to make it change? Because you say you don't have to concentrate on
so many
on the
good
underground
artists that are not getting plays.
There's barriers to entry. Barriers
in what? There's somebody.
The music industry has barriers.
Yeah.
Entry.
Is it?
Yeah, it has barriers to entry.
Yeah.
The people who have already had the seed, even if you look at royalties, let's just say royalties, like you're registered, you follow things by the book. For you to just get your own royalties out of that system, or even to have airplay, or you have to have a certain amount of money.
Airplay also.
You're doing good. You've always given us
it's
acceptance.
Not easy to find a place like here
exactly.
where they play fresh things.
Yeah.
Okay.
But everywhere else, you have to pay for it.
You have to
know someone. You have to pay for stuff.
Yeah, you have to know someone, pay for something, collaborate with someone who sounds a certain way, change how you rap exactly. Like this.
Do gengeton. We want to do hip hop or a fusion of music that can bridge the old, or do music outside drugs and vices and bad stuff. But the moment you enter that game, that space, they'll tell you, no, you have to do the same thing like the Bahati thing. Yes, the formula that works. We'll use that for a century.
That's the one formula.
Yeah. But the world is
and
developing.
That's why it's so hard to change the industry. Because when you come in with something fresh, if you want to get the airplay, you have to change or else...
No, but this of late, there's this so-called social media, YouTube or whatever. You don't have to pay for YouTube to be in that.
Exactly, that's the point. So you see now, with YouTubers, Kenyans are very smart. The Kenyans, the audience themselves. So you see, if this shop has a big price, or an expensive price, and there's somebody who's offering the same services and they're doing it better and it's good, people will eventually, there's going to be the grapevine, people will eventually move to what they like. You can't block people from progressing. So that's the consumption of music and the entertainment world too. If Kenya won't provide it, Nigeria will provide, and people...
SHAKA.
But even if we put YouTube into the equation, yeah, they've already gotten so used to listening to the same people.
The YouTube guys
people.
Too.
It's them on YouTube. It's the same people.
Why not put yours then?
It is there. Except the plays won't be the same.
The validation won't be the same.
We all know we listen to rapper A. Even if rapper B is better and we don't know them,
everybody's listening to Drake.
Put
or whoever.
Everything on YouTube.
So everybody will go for that because of listening to it.
Exactly.
But there's something good outside there. So it's about exposure. So many big
underground artists that deserve airplay but don't get any because they're different.
Give me example.
Have you heard about Virusimbaya? Virusimbaya. Do you know who Virusimbaya is?
You're telling me?
Virusimbaya is one of the greatest rappers I have had the pleasure of hearing in Kenya.
Virusimbaya.
Virusimbaya.
Free promo, bro.
And
free promo.
No, that's for real. That was before I got into music. I had Virusimbaya and I was like, oh my god, why isn't this playing on TV? Then I came to find out there are already people up there who are running it. So it's always going to be underground. Or Lavoste.
Yeah, Lavoste is nice. We went to a
so
Luciano show.
No plays.
He killed it very nicely. But you're going to have the obvious names. And I'm going to...
Yeah, you're talking about Nashinsky.
Let's go there.
Calligraph
Jones. Octo even just, like Nyashinsky. And
those are the people we don't like.
Because, no, we like them. But then...
No, for example,
let me give you an
example.
Open the competition to everybody.
Rappers who don't rap about anything, like KRG the Don, is not a rapper. Yet
he has the social media and the money to have his music out there.
You guys have started something, I'm told, every Friday. So I don't know where it is.
Yeah. It's we're taking it everywhere. We're
But
gonna.
it's at Kuche now.
No, it's at Vibanda.
Oh, yeah, it's
on
at Vibanda.
Ngong Road. It's on
Upper Hill.
Kilimani. There's levels. to
Okay,
every-
a break for another song. Maybe yours, the one that you
Yeah.
did before you came to Kenya.
Yeah, let's do yours. Let's
John
do it
Chilemba?
here.
Okay,
Oh, I
that's
like
it.
that.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah. It's TANA. Yes, sir. What's it, sir? I see dead people in my pockets. I see John Chilemba.